more videos, please subscribe this channel. Today's topic is English Medium's book 1.2, The Thief Story. It is written by Ruskin Bond. We will take its explanation and workshop. Unit 1.2. Now see the Thief Story explanation. It is written by Ruskin Bond. He was born in 1934. He is an Indian author of British descent. He lives with his adopted family in Landour in Mysore, India. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. He got Sahitya Academy Award in 1992 for Our Tree Still Grows in Dehra. He has gotten the award, Sahitya Academy Award in 1992 for his best creation, Our Tree Still Grows in Dehra. For his published work in English, he was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and Padma Bhushan in 2014. Now see the thief story. I was still a thief when I met Anil. The speaker was a thief when he met Anil, and though only 15, his age was only 15. I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. He was very experienced, means he has the experience of stealing, and he was very expert in stealing. Fairly successful hand means expert in something. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. When he visited Anil, or he came near to Anil, Anil was watching the wrestling match at that time. He was about 25. Anil's age was 25. A tall, lean fellow, and he looked easygoing, kind and simple enough for my purpose. For the speaker's purpose, he was the suitable person because he is simple and the speaker was a thief. So the speaker thought that Anil was the suitable person. I hadn't had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. So he get into to Anil. You look a bit of a wrestler yourself, I said. So speaker praised Anil. Praise to say good words. You look a bit of wrestler yourself. A little flattery. Flattery, it is a praise. It is an insincere praise. It is to say something good for someone, for the good cause, helps in making friends. So do you, he replied, but Anil replied very politely. So do you, which put me off for a moment because at that time I was rather thin. Actually, I was rather thin. Writer was rather thin. Writer means the speaker. Well, I said modestly, I do wrestle a bit. What's your name? Hari Singh, I lied. Anil asked the speaker, what's your name? And the speaker lied. He said, Hari Singh. I took a new name every month. Right? The speaker took a new name. That kept me ahead of the police because he want to keep himself away from police and my former employers. After this introduction, I talked about the well-oiled wrestler who were grunting, lifting and throwing each other about. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away. I followed casually, but at the time Anil went away from there, walked away. Hello again, he said. I gave him my most appealing smile. I want to work for you, I said. Speaker told to him that I want to work with you. I want to work for you. But I can't pay you. Though Anil was a sincere, honest, but he hasn't money. So he said that I can't pay for you. I don't have any money to give you as a salary. I thought that over a minute, perhaps I had misjudged my man. The speaker thought to himself that he misjudged that Anil has a money, but it was misjudged. I asked, "Can you feed me? Can you cook?" The speaker asked, Anil asked, "Can you feed me? Can you cook?" "I can cook," I lied again. But the speaker told lie that he cooked. He is able to cook. "If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. If you take a job as a cook, chef, for me, I can select you. You can live with me," said Anil. He took me to his room. Anil took speaker to his room over the Jamna switch shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony, and told the speaker that you could sleep on the balcony. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible. Actually, the speaker don't know how to cook, but he told lie. So he attempted the first cooking, and it was terrible because it is tasteless. Because Anil gave it to a stray dog. Anil threw that meal to the stray dog. Stray dog means what? Wandering the dogs, street dogs generally, and told me to be off. And Anil told the speaker that go away. But I just hung around, smiling in my most appealing, and he couldn't help laughing. Later he patted me on the head and said, "Never mind, he would teach me to cook." He also taught me to write my name. I was illiterate, so Anil promised me that he will teach me how to write, and he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. I was grateful actually. I was thankful. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. So it was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning. Speaker made a tea in the morning, and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about ₹1 a day. Actually, it was just a profit of ₹1 a day. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he didn't seem to mind. Anil knew that speaker made a money. Speaker stole money from the bazaar spendings. So this way, but he didn't seem to mind. But Anil never mind. Anil made money by fits and starts. Anil made money by fits and start. Fits and start is a proverb. It is an idiom. What it means? It means that not regular, not continuous, short intervals. Anil didn't make money continuously. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. Is the financial condition of Anil, that he would borrow 1 week and in the next week he lent. He kept worrying about his next check. But as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate it. But he was very liberal. He always celebrate whatever the earning he has. He spent his earning. It seems he wrote for magazines, a queer way to make a living. Anil was a writer and he wrote for a magazine. He writes for a magazine. So he writes for a magazine. A queer means a very small earning source. One evening he came home with a small bundle of notes, saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. At night, I saw him tuck money under the mattress, but the speaker saw that Anil tucked the money under the mattress, under the pillow. I had been working for Anil for almost a month, and apart from cheating on the shopping, actually speaker did the cheating at the shopping only, had not done anything in my line of work. He was a thief, but he hadn't stolen money from Anil. So he decided every opportunity for doing so. Anil had given me a key to the door, and I could come and go as I pleased. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. Anil trusted to Speaker a lot, and that is why it was so difficult to rob him. It's easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to be robbed, but it's difficult to rob careless man. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he is being robbed, and that takes all the pleasure out of the work. So it's time. Speaker did some real work. I told myself, I am out of practice, and if I don't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. So the Speaker thought to himself, if I did not steal the money, rob the money, the right Anil will waste the money on his friend. So I have to do stealing. After all, he doesn't even pay me, and till now Anil hasn't given a salary. So Anil was asleep, deep sleep. A beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat up on the floor, considering the situation. If I took the money, I could catch the half-past 10 express to Lucknow. So if I rob the money, I will take train to Lucknow. Slipping out of the blanket, I crept up to the bed. I silently crept to the bed. Speaker silently crept to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. Anil was in a deep sleep. His face was clear and unlined. Even I had more marks on my face, though mine were mostly scarce. I was very worried. My hands slid under the mattress where the money kept, searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. Anil sighed in his sleep and turned on his side towards me. I was startled. I was surprised. I was just shocked and quickly crawled out of the room. When I was on the road, I began to run. I had the notes at my waist. I put the bundle of notes at my waist, held there by a string of my pyjamas. I slowed down to walk and counted the notes. It was 600 rupees in 50s. All notes were 50s and the total 600 rupees. I could live like an oil rich other. So Speaker thought that he could be rich if now he had stolen the money, Arab for a week or two, but only for a week or 2 weeks. When Speaker reached the station, he wanted to leave to the Lucknow. I did not stop at the ticket office. He did not stop at the ticket office because he never had, or he hadn't bought a ticket in his life because he is a thief. But dashed straight to the platform. I run away to the platform. Lucknow Express was just moving out. The train had still to pick up speed, and I still have been able to jump into one of the carriages. But I hesitated. Speaker told that I was confused. For some reason, I can't explain, and I lost the chance to get away. When the train had gone, the train left the station. I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. The platform was empty. Deserted means empty. No one was there. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends. Anil was the only friend there, but he has misbehaved with him, believing that friends were more trouble than help. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near station. The only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed. Anil was well known by him, but now he had robbed Anil. Leaving the station, he left the station. I walked slowly through the bazaar. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces. When they had lost their goods, the greedy man showed fear. See, very important. When the greedy man lost, he showed fear. Greedy man showed fear in loss. Rich man showed anger. The poor man showed acceptance. But I knew that Anil's face, when he discovered the theft, would show only touch of sadness. But if Anil knows, or maybe he will know, he will feel very sad. Who? Anil. Not for the loss of money. He will not feel sad for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust, because he trusted the speaker most. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on the bench. The night was chilly due to rain. It was early November. The winter is just started, and a light drizzle added to my discomfort. Soon it was raining quite heavily. My shirt and pajama stuck to my skin due to the wet. He was wetted, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in shelter. I took a shelter. Speaker took a shelter of the clock tower, the building where the big clock hanged. The clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes. They were damp due to rain, because he was wet. The speaker was wet due to rain, and all the notes were damp. Anil's money, in the morning he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. Speaker thought that if I did not steal, Anil will definitely give me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. But now I had it all. I couldn't cook his meals, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentences anymore. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of theft. Whole sentences, I knew, could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. It was simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. But to be a really big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. I should go back to Anil, I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. I hurried back to the room. So speaker decided to go back to Anil's room. I hurried back to room feeling very nervous, for it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway. In clouded moonlight, Anil was still asleep. Anil was in his sleep. He was asleep, still asleep. I crept to the head of the bed, and my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand. I remained still for a minute. He remained calm, still. Then my hand found the edge of mattress and slipped under it with the notes. I woke late morning to find that Anil had already made a tea. Anil had made a tea in the morning. He stretched out his hands towards me. There was a 50 rupee note between his fingers. Anil offered the speaker 50 rupees note. My heart sank. The speaker felt very depressed, very sad. I thought I had been discovered. Speaker thought that he had been discovered. Anil had known that I had done the rob. I made some money yesterday, he explained. Anil told the speaker that he made some money the day before. Now you will be paid regularly. My spirits rose. And hopeful now. Speaker become hopeful. But when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. Today we will start writing sentences, he said. Anil told the speaker that today they will start writing sentences. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and the smile came by itself without any effort. So, very nice poem, very nice lesson. Unit 1.2, the thief story. Now see, students, it's workshop, English workshop, the thief's story. Complete the web diagram. Anil's virtues. Which are the Anil's virtues? Kind, pleasant, simple, easygoing. And Hari's voices? Cunning, untruthful, shrewd, insincere. Insert the appropriate word, phrase given below in the sentence that follows. The options are given in bracket. You have to fill these options according to their meaning, suitable meaning. I dash dash the school get when I heard the school bell rang. You have to fill dash to. I dashed to the school gate when I heard the school bell rang. After the death of my pet dog, when my dad got me new pup. After the death of my pet, my spirit rose. Do not stop to just to gain something from, that is appealing someone. Artist completes his paintings by fits and starts. The crime went for 11 years. The crime went undetected for 11 years. When the baby saw its mother, it gave an flattery smile. Question 3a. Find from the text the collocation for the following. Dog, stray dog. Man, greedy man. Ticket office. Slowly, walked slowly. Drizzle, light drizzle. Sentences, whole sentences. Spirits rose. Complete the compound words from the story. I'll reach. 50 rupee. Easy going. Tower, clock tower. Moonlight. Read the story carefully and complete the table. Now, see, there are 5 columns. In first column, total number of characters. How many characters? There are 2 characters. Which are they? Anil and speaker.